We turn the music down?
We were still trying to board.
You have the option to adjust music in your gear.
I know, but
We were trying to board the ship, Kelly.
Yes, I know. I still have to do minor adjustments here, such as putting your tokens in places. So give me a moment while I do that.
You could do what I did, which is put like everyone's token on a map and then just delete it based on who's there. Or not.
I think you're crazy.
Okay.
crazy for loving you.
Shut up, Dad.
Thanks for that one. See, these lyrics are really just so deep.
Can't
Yeah,
even hear
man.
them because I have the thing so quiet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who else is here? We have Ooga Booga, you.
I guess we could bring Jack Striker too.
No,
Why do we
he's
bring
recovering
Jack
from his injuries
Oh.
to his pride.
How about not a Necron then?
He is not. He's a pacifist.
Ah, right.
What the hell?
All right, so it's you three and Uni.
And Uni. Okay.
I guess Uni isn't one of us.
No, filthy priest.
You're right, he is a filthy priest, so...
You're a filthy priest.
No, I'm not. I'm a tech priest. We're the best kind of priest.
The filthiest kind.
I would have to say the Ecclesiarchy is definitely more agreeable than the fucking Mechanicum.
Owned.
No, we're talking about the false Mechaniman.
Manamanan.
Little.
Okay, so who is gonna pilot the hooker
I will.
boat?
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who has a pilot skill.
Yeah,
Alright.
you are.
Well,
Unless the orc has it.
I don't believe you would.
Redhead, do you pilot human? Can you pilot human spacecraft?
Let me check.
It would just be pilot spacecraft.
Let's see here. Blah blah blah. I don't believe so.
Yeah, unsurprisingly.
So I roll
Try.
1d100.
Yeah. What's your
Agility's
agility?
43.
Okay. Well, as you come alongside the cruiser, you notice there's a lot of holes in it, obviously. However, as you get closer, you also see there is some scaffolding on the exterior, and it's pretty crude in its design.
Does it speak to Redhead in any way? Culturally.
He feels very appropriated at the moment. So there's that.
Redhead, I think your people are rebuilding the ship.
Say what?
I feel like there's orcs trying to rebuild the ship.
Oh, swagtacular.
So that means we have two options. You can will them to work for us, or we can kill all of them and blow up the ship. So
Really
I say we go there and we try to offer them first.
yeah, no, I totally agree. And if not, we'll just kill them anyway. Or I mean, we'll probably have to kill them no matter what.
Actually, you could fire a few warning shots because orcs only, listen to might and shit.
We'll see what happens.
You're going just to straight up board it now?
Yes.
Alright.
Is there still like? Can we see if life support's still on the ship?
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to know whether or not life support, how that's functioning, but the fact that there's lots of life signs on the ship would lend credence to the position that it's functioning.
Okay.
Okay. I'll move you guys onto the map of this thing again. I gotta move these. There's so many of these that I can't just like drop it on the right one.
Yeah.
Anyways, you should be able to see now.
Yes.
Also, Redhead, can you control your token?
Yeah, sorry.
I can still control Xavier.
How do you control it? I'm clicking it.
You use the mouse and it has like a 4 arrows and you move it with that. If you can't do that, then I have to do something to your character sheet.
Yeah, it's not moving for me.
Okay. There we
You
go.
should be able to just like click and drag it.
How about now?
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got it now.
And let me adjust Uni so that Surf can't hack anymore.
Because you know it's definitely hacking, which is what I'm doing.
Yeah, you
There
put
you
your balaclava on. Where's cards? Okay, it's underneath Uni. Alright, alright, so yeah, you guys find a spot to board, and you are able to enter pretty much exactly where you were last time. As you come into the room, however, you are greeted with some occupants in one side of the room who are sort of sifting through garbage at one end. And they have not noticed your presence yet. They seem to be rather absorbed in what they're doing.
Redhead? Inquire will act as your slaves if need be.
Okay.
Shoot one of them. This should make you look a lot tougher.
Are they humans or just orcs?
They're
they're
very
orcs.
clearly orcs. If you can, it's
Okay.
down here. That's where I'm referring to.
Okay, gotcha. So I guess I'll... I don't know, I'll move towards them, I guess.
I'm gonna stand behind Uni.
Okay, so you're just walking towards them.
I guess.
Okay, are you gonna say anything?
Yeah.
There's 10 of them in total. There's 5 in each group.
Oi, lads, what are y'all doing? I guess. I don't fucking know.
Okay. Well, as soon as you speak, they turn around and they see you, and then they see behind you there's a bunch of humans, and they immediately charge without regard for the fact that you're with them.
Maybe you should try to intimidate them with a very powerful roar, Redhead.
Okay, I guess I'll do that. Screaming, stay away from my fucking slaves, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, roll intimidate.
Alright.
I don't think you have the skill, so it'll be half of your strength.
He
is what you're
does
trying
have
to
it.
do. He does?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's an orc
orcs start
natural.
with it.
Well, that's wonderful.
They're big and tough.
Fuck!
Wait. What's his strength? What's his strength?
Actually, yeah, because you're talking to an orc or another greenskin, you have like a bonus. There's like a specific
10.
talent when dealing with other greenskins.
It's like
What's
plus
that?
10 for other screens, and then he could do a fate. He could use one of his fate points to bring it down. Oh wait, he's only got one.
It's true, Redhead only has one fate point. What's your strength, Redhead?
46.
It'd need to be like a 15 or 20.
Yeah, you would need to spend your fate point if you wanted to succeed at the intimidation.
No, just leave it. Redhead, we'll kill these ones.
Okay. Well, in that case,
Redhead, you might let's not. We don't have demon here, so maybe it is a better idea that you intimidate them into joining us, or
Okay,
you know,
yeah. But
they may not
but
join us,
attack,
they may just
not
be-
attacking us at least.
Okay, I'll spend the fucking fate point.
Okay. So you shout at them, and they kind of like fumble backwards. They're like just realizing now that you're big and scary, and you're also completely painted in blue. And they take heed of this and they're like, scrambling backwards, like, "We sorry, didn't mean to offend you."
Fucking orcs.
Okay, so
Redhead,
I guess-
ask them
I guess
questions
I'll.
about the ship. Shit.
Okay. Now, like I said, what the hell is going on here?
Oh gosh, he's gone from Chicago to country.
I can't fucking do the orc accent without laughing, dude. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem.
So one of them responds saying, "The boss says we supposed to get stuff to fix up the place."
Boss.
You should challenge the
Who-
boss.
Who the boss?
Let's see, what is the boss's name? Give me a moment.
Blood flag.
Shakgog.
Shaq Gog.
Well, old Blood Guzzler is stronger than Shadgog, and I'm going to challenge him and take over the ship. You're gonna join me, and we're gonna go on a war path, you see?
Okay, roll intimidate again.
For the love of God, please don't fail me.
They're like, "You's not big enough to beat Shakgog. We're gonna put you down. He's gonna give us lots of teeth." So,
I'm gonna draw my sword.
You
Okay.
should probably draw your flamer, Uni.
We are now.
I draw
pointing
my sword
for-
first because I hate the Xenos the most.
Okay. Do you have hatred orcs?
He has a hatred to Xenos.
Well, you have to
Yeah.
pick a particular type of thing to hate.
I don't
you
have
just have
hatred orcs.
for all Xenos. But
I have a vendetta against heretics, but yeah. I don't like heretics very much. No.
I don't think he has anything.
But I have
Xenos.
pure faith and unshakable faith. So sure,
Yeah.
and so I'm obviously.
that's not matter.
That is some pure
No, that
and
does mean that I
unshakable
fucking, and I hate
faith.
heretics. So therefore, I'm very pious.
Gary
you
right
see.
here.
I don't think having pure faith will allow you to pull out your chainsaw when you're fighting against orcs any better.
But the point is, my
regardless of
hand was
how
already on my
unshake-
chainsaw.
Of how
because-
unshakable it is.
No, but my hand was already on my chainsaw because I don't like orcs.
That's fine. You can
Kill
have
them
your
all.
your chainsaw ready. I won't. That's fine.
Okay.
And
Can
we're
I
now
put Gary
rolling
right-
for initiative.
Okay.
Fine. Is it a D? What is it? D?
It's
So
1d10,
plus your agility bonus.
yeah, plus the tens digit on your agility.
Kelly,
Yeah, I
can we
appreciate
put
it, what the bonus
can we put
is.
Gary the little
I need to
skull?
put some.
I actually rolled good for once. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
shit.
should. Sorry.
Oh, fancy.
You gotta roll 2, Redhead.
Kelly, would it be possible to put the little skull right here?
I have to go and create a token for it.
Redhead,
What am I rolling?
a 1d10 plus your agility bonus, which I'm pretty sure is 2.
Yeah.
I sent you the picture in the Skype.
Nice.
If it's a GIF, I can't use it.
It's just a link to the picture.
Looks like it's me, and then Surf, and then an Orc,
Yeah,
and then
download.
Redhead, and then the other.
Hold on, I gotta do Surf's fucking
Gary.
troll token.
Fuck you, Surf.
Not my fault.
How does
Should've done it way
Inspire
before.
Roth work, by the way?
What's that?
How far?
Inspire Roth. How does it work?
This is 2 meters.
Inspire Wrath?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
What
get
if I-
plus 20 to inspire hate or anger.
What if I
people.
move half of my half move?
Okay.
Does that count like a quarter in action?
Anything below your half move is considered to be a half move.
Okay. Up to it, of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's unfortunate.
I'm also gonna roll for Gary while we wait.
Does
Who's
Gary
Gary?
have a fucking weapon that he can use?
Yeah, he has a las pistol.
Oh
the hell is
my
Gary?
god. Even if he crits, he won't do anything.
Yeah, you will.
Okay, I guess he might.
Yeah, he could give him a sunburn.
Well, can I just make my action because I'm first?
Are you actually first? Damn it, I just...
He is, he's 14.
You should probably put up the turn order.
I am going to do so. Currently loading back in because I accidentally exited.
Yeah, it's a real problem.
Also, the music seems to have started over again once I came back.
Nice.
Anyways, turn order. So it's you, and then
Surf, and then an orc, and then redhead, and then the other orc, and then Uni.
Wait, if my little Gary rolled a 12, oh, he's tied. Okay.
Okay, well, I will shift 2 spaces to the right, and I will go into a defensive stance with my power fist, with my power fist and my power sword.
Thank you.
I can't
Okay.
actually do that. That's a full action.
Yeah, that's...
I will instead.
Don't you have your pistol light as well?
For some reason I don't see Surf's. Oh, it's because he's underneath, I see.
Yeah, I don't know why. Okay.
So what are you doing, Card?
Fuck. I'm just gonna move over, half move, to move to the right 4 meters, pull out my power fist and my bolt pistol. If I didn't
Okay.
already have them out.
Alright, well the Power Fist would have already been equipped to your hand. You can't just like easily unequip that shit.
Okay. Well, if I already had that equipped to my hand, then yeah, I'll just pull out my I'll pull out my power sword instead and move over here, and I'll be done. That's it for me.
Okay. Surf.
I'm gonna take a few shots at the orc on the right side with my bolter pistol.
How about you fucking move first?
I thought there were 5 orcs.
We're standing right in front of you, Uni. Surf.
Fine, I'll move. God. If I move 4 meters, is that half move or full move? Half move
I don't
is
know what your...
3 meters.
Then it's a full move.
Damn.
If it's more than your half move, it's a full move.
Okay, I'll do a full move over here then.
That's a full move for you?
Well, because it's 4 meters technically.
Okay.
Is your half move 3?
Yeah, my half move.
I see.
And you didn't want me to take shots behind.
Based
Yep.
on Callie's spreadsheet method, it makes it impossible for people with agility of 30 to move 2 squares.
Yeah.
Which just fucks people over.
Yeah, people... Well, that's because it's 2 meter boxes. Although I don't really know... the distances
change
you
to
guys are at
1.5
moving
meter
without
boxes.
cover, it doesn't really make a difference anyways. Just Servo Skull's turn.
Oh, well, he's got the same agility, so he'll go here and shoot his little las pistol at the orcs down here. So-
Okay. So, yeah, you roll its ballistic skill.
Nope, failed.
Oh, wow. So he's
It's
got
ballistic.
a shit skill. Alright, these orcs on the right are going to charge Redhead
Beat them down.
and attack you with their choppers. And they are going to miss. Actually, no, wait, they're charging. They get a bonus. They're going to hit, unless you dodge. Only one of them will be able to hit out of the 5, though.
It's just a chopper.
So what do I do? I just
You
If
will roll
you
1d,
want to, you can try to dodge. You can try to parry. You could just take the damage.
What's the difference between them two?
Dodging is based on whether or not you have a dodge skill, which just rolls at your agility if you do. And parrying is based on your weapon skill. That's the difference.
Yeah, you should definitely parry over dodging.
Yeah,
Redhead.
Oh,
like
Right.
44 parry.
Yeah. Actually, I have weapon skill. I have 41. Yeah. So
Just block him with your big chopper.
roll. Fuck it. 1d.
1d100.
You can also press up in the chat to do previous commands.
And you have a big chopper, which gives you a bonus to your damage. What's the rating on that for damage?
Let me check it out.
Wait, did he pass?
No.
Fucking.
Then why are you asking about the damage?
Because they have the same weapons, but
Oh,
smaller.
it's a 2d10 for
2d10.
the big choppa, but the
But the small one's a
normal
1d10.
the normal choppa is not 2d10.
Is it just 1d10, no modifier?
No modifier.
I don't think so.
I was looking at it, no modifier.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Maybe a +1 if there is a modifier, but I think it's no modifier.
So what did the orcs do? They charge Redhead?
They charge them and they're attacking him with their choppas. Only one of them will hit, though.
It's
Out of
just
the
one.
five.
You can just shrug it off.
Well, he already tried to parry and failed.
What's your armor?
Fuck you.
1d10 plus 1 is what it is, pen 2.
My armor is. I have 3.
He has 3 everywhere except the head.
Okay, so what's your toughness?
My toughness is 45. Yep.
But you have unnatural toughness too, don't you?
Yeah, times 2.
Okay. 8 in total.
So 1 wound?
So you have 3 armor and 5 total toughness, or what's your toughness?
Unnatural toughness is times 2. Toughness is 45.
Oh, 8.
And he has an armor of 3.
Right.
So 8
So
plus
basically,
3.
you take 1 wound of damage. Yeah, they strike you in the body with a chopper. One of them does. The rest kind of flail menacingly around.
If it's AP2, then won't it? It won't do any
Goes-
damage.
It goes through 1 or 2 of the armor points are ignored, and the rest of the damage goes through, or will detract from armor and then toughness sequentially.
Well, his toughness is 8 technically, isn't it? Because it's doubled.
I thought it was 6. It's unnatural toughness, and then
His
fucking, you know, what do you call it?
the base.
Right, 4.
Okay. However,
Select a
the
characteristic and it's double the bonus.
Oh,
So
so
it
double
doubles-
4.
doubles
okay.
the-
Okay, that's alright, fine. Yeah, so never mind. You are able to shrug it off. They dig into your flesh, but it doesn't matter.
Okay. Nice.
it heals.
Alright, it's your turn.
That's
All right.
That is really tanky.
So, do I take it my weapons out, or do I have to pull it out and then?
You would have, if you tried to parry, that means your sword was out, and I think it's two-handed, so...
Yep. Okay. So, I'm basically gonna yell, "You're gonna pay for that," and I'm gonna bash the motherfucker who tried to hit me, basically.
Okay.
So, what do I roll? Just.
It's roll 1d100 to see if you hit, and that's based on your weapon skill. Although, you can do an all-out attack. I don't think it matters in this case.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah. What's
40.
that card?
I was gonna say, could I buff Redhead to make him succeed?
He would still be at 49. 20, 30 points away, he'd be at
Isn't he
49.
using his? Isn't he all out attacking?
Yeah, but I'm giving you the 20 there. So, 20 off of 70 is 59. 10 off of that is 49. He has 41, so...
Oh.
Yeah, you just slash in his direction, but you're unable to connect. And he kind of taunts you. He's like, "Oh, you suck." The other orcs are going to also charge with choppas, but they're going for card.
Fog.
And
I guess I
they
should
are
roll
going
the
to
top
miss.
like an orc. Good try.
It was a good try. Uni, your turn.
Where can I attack them from? Can I attack them from this square?
I mean, you could attack them. You're well within range of both of them. You're only like 6 meters away. But your weapon, the flamer, if you want to use the
Oh,
flamer...
I'm not using the flamer.
Oh, you want to use your sword? If you want to charge, you'd have to charge the group down here. I think. I don't
You
know
have
if you
to charge at least.
I'm gonna charge
minimum
this
is
group
4
down here,
meters.
and then I'm going to fucking murder them with my
chainsword.
chainsword, which is a yeah, okay, cool.
Well, I'm gonna go get some
And
money.
that has special rules.
That'll take, like, 30
tearing,
seconds.
balance, and reliable. Yeah, I don't know what those mean.
So,
But.
yeah, I do, but regardless, you just roll your weapon skill.
What's this? A 1d100? Yeah.
Yep.
That's well within it.
What's your weapon skill?
45.
Yeah,
Oh.
well within.
Yeah, but when you consider like other factors, it's within it.
You charge, so you get a +10. Yeah. So, but
Yeah.
still not fucking amazingly within it. The guys who you attacked are gonna try and parry. They will succeed in parrying your blow. It was a good effort. They can't succeed?
No,
The teeth
Oh.
they
of
can't
the-
succeed against God's will.
I see. Well, I guess it was not intended. The Emperor does not wish to see them.
Emperor
Zap
was
ravaged at
Xenos,
this moment.
Knock the teeth out of them, sir.
Dale, put this in your wallet. Here, put this in your wallet. Don't lose
Why-
it.
Did you just like give Daniel a gun or something?
Hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Sorry. Okay.
Knock
What
the
did?
teeth out of them, sir.
Yes, I'm gonna punch him good.
yeah, you have your power fist.
Yes, I will all-out attack them. My weapon skills 42.
Okay, so those guys are gonna try and parry your blow. They're gonna succeed.
Fuck your rolls.
Wait, how can they parry a
Callie, you're
fist?
fucking cheating.
Well, although I'm pretty sure you have a power fist on, right? So that pretty sure anytime a power fist is used in a parry action, you have to roll on whether or not it damages the weapon that is attacking it.
Destroys the weapon.
Right. So roll a 1d100, 75 or lower is a destruction. Yeah, his weapon's totally fine. His fucking choppa, aka one of the pipes from the ceiling that's been sharpened, stands up to your power fist.
What the fuck was Sirius doing with this piece of shit?
Alright, Surf, your turn.
Gonna take a shot with my bolt pistol. Is it rapid fire?
You can use it in semi-automatic.
Semi-automatic. How much of the clip does that use?
I believe it's 2 shots.
Okay. That
Okay.
is...
Could I buff
That-
Surf to hit another time?
My ballistic skill is 37.
So yes.
I'm pretty sure it's 2 degrees of success for 1 extra, though, if it's semi-auto.
That would be over 2 degrees of success if I buff.
Would it
That
actually?
would be 23.
Because 1 degree is 10. You'd have to be at 17 if you wanted both to connect.
Oh, did he? He
Oh,
got
he
37,
buffing things.
right?
Yeah.
However, I
37.
guess if you're... Well,
No.
37...
No, there's no way.
No.
Okay. And then I'm going to do the damage.
Okay,
Wow,
10
that's,
for... That's kind of a low roll for a bolt pistol, but...
Well, it's tearing, right?
Right, yeah, you can
Yeah.
roll another one, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Let me just do it normally instead. +5, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Your shot connects with... What's that pin for? Yeah. Connects with one of the orcs and brings him down on the spot. And this group here is reduced to 4. On the right side next to card, that is. It's your Servo Skull's turn.
That was
Go,
my,
Gary!
That was my kill.
Sorry, sir!
I'ma collect your teeth.
Your Servo Skull jams.
Does it start
Never
making?
send a robot to do a
Does-
man's job.
Does it start making like 56k modem sounds?
Yeah, it's like trying to boot back up. Okay. The orcs who are next to Uni and Blood Guzzler are gonna strike at Uni for his unbelievably disgusting action, and they're going to all miss. The Emperor's light shining around Uni, protecting him from the Xenos filth. Your turn, Blood Guzzler.
Just gonna try to bash him again.
Okay. Wow. Alright.
You get all 5 of them with 1 hit.
So now you roll your damage. Your damage is your default weapon damage, which is probably 1d10 plus... Or no, it's 2d10, right?
2d10 plus 4.
What weapon have
Plus-
you got?
Well, your strength bonus, yeah.
Yeah, the 4 is his strength bonus.
What weapon does he have?
He has a big chopper.
Chopper.
Ah.
Big chopper.
What's his penetration? Jeez.
It's like pen 2, I think.
Pen 2, yeah.
But like this is...
Your blow fucking crushes in the skull of one of the orcs and smashes another one in the ribs, sending him to the floor. This group here is reduced to 3 orcs.
Are we gonna try keeping any of them alive, guys?
I'm the biggest, I'm the toughest.
Yeah, maybe you could try to intimidate them. I'm talking to you, Redhead, of course.
Yeah.
You know, before we massacre all of them.
This is a crazy theory.
What happens to people when they're angry in this, by the way?
What do you mean?
What does anger do?
I don't know.
Fills
Did-
them with
makes you
disgust.
upset?
No, I wanted to know if anger did, I can inspire anger and shit. But...
That ability probably has stat effects, which would be described in the talents or traits section. But I don't know off the top of my head what it does. Okay.
Redhead's turn.
No, he used his turn crushing in 2 orcs. It is the right mob of boys' turn, and they are going to attack you again, Card, and they're gonna fucking
Well,
crush you
I'm
in.
gonna parry with my Jack's
You'll be able
power
to parry
sword.
1 blow, but they will get 3 hits in.
Surely I can parry more with, you know, literally rolling a 0.
You can parry. I'll say you can parry all but one of the attacks because of you effectively roll a 0.
Do I have to roll to destroy their weapons?
Yep.
3
Was that
times?
3 weapons? Yeah.
2 times. Well, no, 3 times, you're right. Yeah.
There's 1 by the skin of your teeth.
Yeah, all 3 of their weapons kind of like just crumple against the power field. Actually, wait, you have a fucking power fist. You can't just.
I'm using a power sword.
Oh, you have a power fist and a power sword?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
you didn't take any shots.
Alright. So one of them's getting through. And he is going to strike with, what is it? What did I have earlier for this? 1d10 plus 5, I believe. Yeah, that's right. Okay,
My toughness
Your-
is 4 and my
your
armor
power
is
armor
7.
is 7, so it doesn't affect you at all, really. Your power armor just kind of glances off. It's basically just a sharp pipe, so. Uni.
I'm gonna just attack them with my my chain sword again.
Okay. You're gonna hit.
Yeah. So you just roll damage or whatever. Oh no, are they gonna try and parry or?
No.
Okay.
They can't.
Why not?
Well, they do have a reaction available, but not. I'm saying they're not going to be able to use it because of how many of them have died this turn. They're too disarmed.
Oh, okay. I can't remember what my bloody weapon is.
Chainsaw.
Yeah, and I know what the weapon is, but
I even put it in your character sheet.
I know it's in there. I just can't remember what the
Damage.
what I'm rolling. Oh, it works.
Wow, okay.
Did you
Roll
add your
1d100.
strength bonus to that?
No.
His strength is 10.
Sorry, wrong one.
You're fine.
Oh, that wasn't
You
right.
roll-
You
roll
were
a
supposed to do
1d10.
that.
No, I rolled a
supposed to
1d10.
Yeah.
Roll a normal 1d10.
Okay. So,
What's your
also,
strength
what is your strength bonus?
My strength bonus is 4.
Yeah, you should have added that to your first attack.
Easy, just
So
some.
it would have been 1d10 plus 6.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
oh,
it's
it's gonna-
16.
3 is 21. Yeah, where'd you initially hit? That's like the body. You cleave through the center. The chainsword rips through the flesh of one orc entirely and kind of buries itself in the skull of the one next to him. There's only one orc left in this squad over here on the left side. Your turn, card.
Gonna punch them all through the chest simultaneously with one power fist swing. Or one of them one time.
Right. Okay. So this group is going to attempt to dodge your blow, and they're going to succeed. So get fucked. Surf.
I'm gonna run into the group with arms flailing, and I'm gonna tackle one of them down and beat them with my fists.
Okay.
And the orc just laughs and stomps your fucking face in.
Yeah, you flail your arms and scream as you chase down the hall at this group of orcs, and you just kind of like run your body into the side of one, and he looks down at you. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
They have no weapons, so.
They're
The
both
servo
as fuck,
skulls jam.
Reloading,
Roll
yeah.
to avoid exploding.
Explode. I'm not buffing that.
Yeah, it's gonna explode.
Yes!
How is it gonna explode?
You'll have to find some way to repair it after the fight.
The last pistol's reliable, I thought, but okay.
Well, yeah, not too reliable, I guess. The last remaining orc over here, I'll put it down like that, is going to all-out attack Blood Guzzler, and he's gonna hit unless you dodge or parry.
What's the difference between dodging and parrying? What does parrying
Well, I mean,
mean?
does
Parrying's
his
weapon
big
skill.
choppa have unwieldy?
Probably.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think it's just unbalanced, right?
Unbalanced, yeah.
Yeah, unwieldy means you can't parry at all, but
think you're
unbalanced,
powerful.
you just take a penalty to parry. A -10 to parrying. Regardless, it's still better to parry. 'cause
What does
your
balance
agility
get
is
you?
like shit. +10
Okay.
to parry.
Roll, okay, plus 10.
You just roll a 1d1.
Bless you.
Okay.
I think you actually succeed.
Yeah, his weapon skill's 41.
Yeah, you parry his blow with your much larger choppa, and he's looking pretty scared. Your turn.
Maybe you should,
Intimidate.
yeah. That's you, Redhead.
Okay.
You can intimidate after his turn's over?
Last
Oh, this is
time,
right now.
join or die, I guess. I know, I'm so fucking convincing.
It's good.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, jeez.
It doesn't take much in terms of like, speech capacity to convince an orc. Mostly, he's just intimidated by the fact that you killed like all 4 of his squad mates, and he's like, "Sure, yeah, you're the boss. I know what you says." The other orcs are still fighting though, and they are going to attack you, Card. Actually, no, they're going to attack Surf. They're all out attacking Surf. And they're
Okay.
gonna hit. Unless you dodge.
Okay, I'll try a dodge thing. I can't parry, can I?
Yeah. What is your agility?
My agility is 30. 32.
You have the dodge ability.
Yeah, do you have dodge?
No, but if I do a fate point and do 1 degree of success,
And if I buff Surf,
He'll only be hit by, what, one of the group's attacks?
but what's he getting hit with?
A chopper.
wouldn't it be fist
It's-
because you
the
broke
only one that
that
hits him
weapon?
is the one with the sword. Still, or the
Yeah.
axe rather.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Let's see. Well,
Okay, well, so be it.
Okay.
And dodge.
I think we ran into
Woo!
melee.
I thought we were gonna try intimidating them, so I decided to just throw my fists at him.
You do the
That's,
opposite effect, Surf.
That's 10 damage coming at your right arm, Surf.
Which is protected with 5, and I've got toughness 3, 2 wounds.
Well, it's pin 2, so let's see. You had 5 armor, it's 3 armor plus 3 toughness, 6 off that. You take 4 wounds.
4 wounds. Okay, I'm still at 10 wounds total.
Yeah, the orc uses his chopper and just sort of gashes you in the right arm.
How many wounds did you have?
12 plus 2.
I obviously attack this group with my, what's an all-out attack get me?
Plus 20 to hit.
Yeah, alright, fine, I'll do an all-out attack on this group with my, my chainsword.
Uni really didn't want to, but also if if an all-out attack is successful, they cannot dodge or parry.
Well, what it's saying is all-out attack removes your ability to dodge or parry.
Oh,
Yeah, you strike down another orc.
Is it the one with the chopper?
No, he's on the right side, and you are, you only just cut down the leftmost orc. There's 3 left in that group.
I will punch out another one, or maybe
Aim for
the
the
air.
one with the...
Yeah,
Good try.
that was a standard attack.
A standard attack.
Okay, well, I mean,
see.
yeah, I wasn't trying.
Okay, sir.
I'm gonna do another melee attack.
Well,
Nothing.
okay, yeah, did you... Oh, whatever. Service
I
goes out. I was gonna ask if you did an all-out attack. This orc is cowering. He's not trying to fight right now. Your turn, demon. I'm not demon, fucking redhead.
Charge him. Just jump over Xavier and charge into him.
We're close.
Well, I hear the music like twice. What's going on?
My bad, that's my mic.
Oh.
So do I just put the token near him?
Yeah. And you're charging?
Yep.
Okay. You're gonna be hitting either the left or the middle guy. So
Okay.
neither of those have weapons, but I
So
roll
just-
1d100. It's a weapon skill test.
Damn.
Plus 10, yeah, you don't hit. Kind of unwieldy angle to attack from. You're kind of going in a V shape through there, so it's hard to get them. This group of orcs is going to try an attack card. They're going to succeed.
Unless it destroy their fists. That is
Wait, do we
barely a
recognize
success. I don't need to. I have a plus 15 to parry and my weapon skill's 42. So basically 57.
Yeah, so you can parry one of their blows. 2 of them got through, I think. Let's
Well,
see.
who
Yeah,
would
just
be the ones
it
that
would
are
be
hitting
2.
me?
Well, the ones with fists.
Okay.
So the closest to
That's
you.
fine.
Yeah, so you block one of the fists, guys. You can't. You unfortunately are not able to destroy his fist with your power field.
Damn.
The other guy is going to get through, and I think he just does straight up like 1d10 plus or 1d5 plus strength bonus, which is
Well, it's 1d5 minus 1 plus strength bonus.
okay. In that case, there we go. He gets in for 4 damage. He kind of really beats into your power armor, and his knuckles start hurting. Uni.
Alright, fine, well, I'm gonna obviously move forward towards the one closest to me and I'm gonna attack.
What?
fuck up.
Uni, what does your guy wear in the combat? Are you literally just wearing what humans are wearing in this picture?
My armor's on top of it.
Okay.
So what are you wearing?
I'm wearing guard armor, I believe.
Fuck. Oh,
Guard flak armor, there we go.
shit.
Oh god.
What's
Okay.
wrong with guard flak
Purpose.
armor? Best
It's-
quality.
Actually, if it's best quality, that's marginally better.
I get 5 points of flak.
Yeah, but that defeats the
Just
purpose if it's, best
Melee.
quality already.
Right. Okay, so yeah, you missed. You kind of like spiral around. Looks really cool. You don't hit anything. Card.
I'm all out attacking with the power fist.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna hit.
Gonna fucking shove their fucking skull up their skull.
Fuck. That's goddamn ridiculous right there. Basically, yeah, you punch one of them in his right arm, the guy you parried with, like, his fist, and you explode his arm inwards. He flies back and collapses into another one of them, and they both tumble onto the ground. This group is down to one orc living, and he's the one with a weapon on the right side next to Surf.
Fucking goddamn. Surf, just shoot him.
No,
Or try to intimidate him. Scotty
I don't
was
have
always good at that.
intimidation. I don't have intimidation. I'm gonna try. Can I disarm him? Can I try doing that? Or does that not work?
I'm pretty sure disarm is like a talent that you need. If you don't have it, you'd be rolling in a significant penalty.
I'm gonna try intimidating without the talent.
Okay. Yeah. You're
He
like,
starts laughing.
I'm big and strong. And the orc is like, ah, you funny, you me. I'm gonna smash your head in good. And, the next person is you, Redhead.
Well, she's just gonna come over and
You should.
intimidate.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this same thing pretty much. I'm just gonna get up there and be like, "No, you're not." Wow, what the fuck. I mean, every time I try to do this orc accent, it's funny as fuck. But last time to join, runs, or I'll gut you.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
I don't know. One second. Roll 1d100.
Okay, yeah. Basically, the rest of his squad's already dead, and, you killed several of his friends, so he's like, oh, you's real big and strong, and you's mean, so, we gonna beat the other boss. Skagcog is gonna be fucked.
Yeah, definitely. Only have to get through 4,990 orcs.
Is this the orc with the big cleaver, or?
He is the only one with a weapon left in that squad.
Okay.
All the others are dead anyways, but...
Are we gonna, like, loot or some shit?
Well, I mean,
Actually, can we start collecting like shit off the bodies?
they have, like, rags and
Teeth.
improvised
Teeth.
choppers and teeth.
Oh,
Those
okay.
are-
Yeah, I want their teeth.
Okay, you want to start prying out teeth?
Fuck yeah.
That is a big part of orcs. He starts the
Alright.
game with 1 d5 teeth, and he started with one tooth,
Okay, so
Why
you
do they
can roll a
want
1d100.
because teeth is like the money system for orcs.
What's that based on?
Just one
I'm
second.
gonna move over here away from the Xena, so I'm not encouraged to kill them or something.
I'm gonna go over and
Gotcha.
attempt to fix my skull.
Can I attempt to fix Surf's skull by hugging it?
Or get off.
You can hug it. Let's see what happens. Roll a 1d100.
No, don't.
Yes!
Your power armor crushes the remains, completely destroying it. There's no way to repair this thing.
Why, card? Why? Why? Can I not stop Card before he does that?
Nope.
Screw
Well,
you, Card.
it was good knowing you, Gary.
It was really
Now.
cute. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, you guys have cleared out this room here. Sure have.
How do these orcs feel?
What do you mean?
Oh, how are they doing right now? Are they still like crying in the corner?
Yeah, pretty much. They're cowering behind Blood Guzzler.
Will they follow him?
We need to go to their leader
it's
or
a
something.
fight?
Presumably, that's what they have said they would do.
You should ask them where their leader is.
Okay. I guess I'll go up to the one who's more sane at this moment, which is probably the last guy, and be like, tell me more about this bastard, I guess.
Okay, he's like, Skytgog is, he's on the bridge, and he's big and he's tough.
How tough is he?
He's tough enough to be captain of this cruiser.
Well, I'm not impressed.
Okay.
Let's go kill ourselves some more Xenos.
How do we get to where we need to go?
Well, the bridge, you've been there before. It's
Was
where
this
Cyrus
direction
is
right,
at.
guys?
You could go the way you've been through before. However, you do note from your
Actually-
escape that actually the bridge can be accessed pretty much directly.
Does the other motherfucker have a weapon?
He does. He has a big
Okay.
weapon.
Gotcha.
They'll be useful in absorbing the power claw attacks.
So they both have weapons, right?
Oh, these two? These two guys both have choppas. Yeah,
Okay, good.
that's all they have. Though. They don't even have shooters. Okay, so yeah.
I guess
What do you guys
just
do?
head straight to the bridge.
Okay.
Maybe we could try to be a little bit snaky.
What's that?
You guys don't have any purple paint in stock, unfortunately, so
But that's okay, because we have lots of blue paint, and that's very lucky.
yes.
So, surely we're gonna be very lucky.
Alright, let me put you guys back in space for a moment.
Are we like flying out into space and going to it?
Yes, to access the bridge more directly, you would have to go to a different airlock, which is closer to it.
Okay,
The one you got out of last time.
sure. We'll fly to that. Do I have to roll?
Yes, you are going to have to roll piloting.
It's 40.
What's your job? 43. Okay, yeah, you approach the front of the cruiser, and it strikes you immediately that there's already been a pretty large project underway at the front.
It's a banner.
The former prow of the ship has been converted into a big jaw, and there's paint all over it. There's no one actually outside the ship right now, though, that you can see.
Well, I think what we should do, I feel like Redhead might have to like fight this orc one-on-one, which might be impossible for him to win. So, is there like any type of sneaky place I could hide myself away while being like above the bridge? Because I do have a silenced bolt pistol, so I would figure I could potentially shoot into the bridge without being heard.
Well, so a fundamental problem with that is that if you shot into the bridge from the void, it would start venting atmosphere. So the silence bullet.
I wasn't really saying I would be in the void. Maybe just like in a vent, or
you would have to look around for something like that. Definitely.
I will. Can I do that right now?
I guess. What's your perception?
41.
Do you have search trained?
Let me check.
Dude, when did we bring these people on?
I only have search
This
as
was
a
from
basic
last
thing.
Okay. So, yeah, your perception is 40 something, and you rolled a 29. I don't think that's. Basically, you would have to spend quite a bit of time looking for one of these panels if you wanted to.
All being surrounded
how much
with
is
orcs.
quite a bit? I mean, like days?
Not days, but like probably hours. And I forgot, you have to roll 1d5 to see how far your power armor is charged for. Okay, yeah, it would take
I guess
you
I don't
like
really
2
have
hours.
time. So fuck it. Whatever. If it goes south,
There's
we'll
a
just kill
giant
we'll just
black
kill
hole.
everyone, burn them.
Okay, give
Is
me a
it just
moment.
me or is there a giant black spot? All I can see is this.
Yeah,
All I can see is black too. Yeah.
you should not be able to see anything yet. So I'm not-
I Aww.
Because Callie's a nigger.
Exactly. I
I
need.
just said that on a recording.
Miles Smith, everyone.
I need
Member
more
of
money for them programs.
Member of UKIP?
This person, his political views are directly representative of UKIP. Any statements he makes should be taken as the official policy.
UKIP isn't as conservative as me.
There we go.
What
Well,
part there?
Get all your tokens out here first.
We're bringing the orcs with us too, of course.
The 2 goobas.
Yes.
Yeah. Alright. Where did I put surf at? There we go. And the 2 orcs.
It's gonna be behind card.
You know, we have killed a lot of orcs, actually. No, that's a collective.
I'm sure they'll be fine.
Well, maybe.
They'll be fine. You know?
Good thing we don't have
Ultimately.
like a skull that could see above us. That would suck.
That would be terrible. And I have to actually give this guy a token. So give me a moment.
I'm gonna turn you into a servitude when I get the moment card.
It will turn you into a pile of blood.
So card, I'm just gonna let you know right now. There's like a karmic retribution that's about to go down here in a certain sense.
Oh boy.
Let's see, where is that at here?
Can I use
Well-
my excellent sense of sight to peer into the void beyond?
Well, at the
The
moment,
blackness.
I am currently, making a token. So nothing's in the blackness yet to see.
It's a big ol' motherfucking dreadnought orc warlord who could easily kill you in one hit. He just has to fucking blow on the dice and he instantly rolls once or 20 times.
The orc is blessed with the Emperor's light.
It's my hat.
Yeah.
And roll 4d 50s plus 100.
That'd be pretty representative, I feel. Okay, and let me just grab a couple more Goonies.
But feeling the skull would have been helpful about right now.
Don't worry. I can see into the darkness.
You
Okay,
do
you
have
can go
like
first.
prey sense on your helmet, so
I do, yes. Not really sure what that does. You said it's like thermal.
it is
plus-
thermal vision, thermal and night vision together, which are kind of like.
Can I peer into the void? Again, just repeating myself to see Life science, heat signatures.
So you're gonna peer into the void.
Specifically green ones. Well, you know, where the bridge is. The navigator's thing, which is over there.
Over there?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, you see lots of living things.
How many is lots?
Lots.
Roll 1d100 to see how many you can see.
I have a perception of 41.
You see 22, no, you see...
Good thing I didn't roll a 100.
You actually see 21 living things in total.
Oh, that's nothing. I'm more than that in a day.
Probably.
One of them is probably larger than the rest.
Yes, one is significantly larger than the rest.
How big, exactly?
Um...
Height-wise.
I guess it would be probably about 10 feet tall and about 5 feet across.
Shit.
Get back on the ship and blow the fucker up.
That's what we brought the other orcs for.
You guys now are able to see the bridge. It looks like it did last time, except there's more shit on the walls, basically.
Well, I guess we'll just stroll forward with Redhead's character leading us.
Yeah, decide your formation order.
Well, I
Just
can't
move your
control them really, but I would have myself and Surf and Uni all be like in a 3-row thing, like that. With the two orcs in front of us and then Redhead in front of them.
It's gonna be more like
You guys
that.
go ahead and do it. You're gonna have to actually get to over here-ish before, getting to the point where you'll be able to see above and see into the center of the bridge.
Well, I'm over here, but I'm not, the first there.
Right. I'll let you all get in place before we...
What's occurring, sorry?
Can we move the orcs?
Yeah. I'll just place them up here.
Redhead
Yo.
and Uni, you guys gotta move your tokens.
Oh, there we are. Now I see myself. Sorry, I just couldn't see anything.
We're going into formation right now.
What are we doing?
We'll have you're in the front. With the orcs, the other 2 orcs. And us 3 Iumis are in the back.
Alright, so that's the formation you're going with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this thing here, like, cover?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a railing.
Not really, then.
Well, it's got little sheets in it. It's not like just a see-through railing. Give me one moment while I organize a little bit more here.
We did murder a gigantic chaos demon. That was
I don't-
probably harder. Although we did have a crazy height advantage.
And the orcs were killing it too.
We did lose like 30 people.
And the orcs were killing it too.
Yep.
But not really. They weren't actually doing anything.
So yeah, you come into the bridge, and again, it's been orcified, but you come around to the side here, and you see, standing in the center in the navigator pit is a very large orc with some odd mechanical implants and things, and surrounding him are a large group of boys, most of them still just sluggas,
Choppers.
Yeah, choppas. But there are a couple over here who have shooters.
Is it these 4 that all have shooters?
Yeah, all the 4 that are individual tokens have shooters. The rest of them are choppas. And as soon as you come on, he's like, "Oi! What are you Yumis doing here?"
Blood Guzzler, me thinks that's the boss.
Yeah, Redhead.
Alright, so
That's
what
the
do I
best
just...
Chicago accent you've ever done.
Okay, so I don't move the token at all, I just talk, right?
You can get closer if you want.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm good for now. What was his name again? Scatgog or some shit?
Yep.
Oi there, Scatgog!
Back to
You
me.
gonna listen to me, or I'm gonna bash ye head in.
Huge is tiny. I'm huge. You think you're bigger than me? I will see who's the biggest then. He's gonna... Everyone's rolling for initiative at this point.
Even the smaller orcs?
Okay.
Yes, everyone's rolling for initiative.
Can
I'll roll for your 2
Can he
orcs.
intimidate?
can
Okay.
Redhead try to like use his amazing speech to intimidate the other some of the other orcs?
No, they're definitely going to be far more intimidated by the boss in the center of the room than by what Redhead said.
Yeah, but surely the boss and him are gonna one-on-one it, surely.
And I try to taunt the boss and be like, "Fight me one-on-one, you bastard."
You can try it, yeah.
All right. What do I roll for that?
If it
I
goes
mean-
south, I'll just punch him in the head one time.
With the
What
pommel
are you saying to him exactly?
Fight me one-on-one, you bastard. You think you tough? You think you tough with all these people around? I don't fucking know.
Okay,
All
go
these
ahead and roll, just roll 1d100. It's a percentage-based thing. Yeah, he's not convinced. He's like, I don't need to fight you one-on-one. I can kill you with me boys. You ain't good enough.
We'll say he's good enough when they're.
You guys really rolled shitty in initiative. Let's see how the enemy does now.
They rolled a 7 and a 7.
Oh, a 10. No, that was us. That
Oh,
was these two.
oh.
Wow, that's pretty pathetic.
Was that the big guy?
Yep. Okay, wow. The Shooter orcs did pretty good. I think that this one has to go first.
My little
Can I
minions.
see the turn?
1 second. Yeah, wow, everybody rolled shitty except for the Shooter orcs.
The people who we didn't want to get first.
It's fine. They won't be able to hit shit anyway.
Okay.
Orcs never have good ballistics, so.
Well, that's an interesting theory. I'll
Okay,
grant you.
well, I mean, I guess like outside of commando orcs.
That's true. They don't. They're usually not very good at that. But then they don't always use the same kinds of weapons.
Well, I guess with like rockets and crack grenades or squig grenades, I guess.
I doubt these motherfuckers are rocking top of the line shit anyway.
So, which one of
Yeah.
you got the highest one? I guess it's Redhead, and then it is...
Uni.
And then it's the war boss, and then various other orcs.
Yeah, me and Card are the last, and Uni's not that far behind.
Surely, Redhead, if you just like stab the big guy in the head with your choppa and kill him, the other boys will just be like,
Me charge?
"Ah!" You know, just like that. They'll make that exact
The
noise.
distance is right on this.
And then
Yep.
he one hits me, and then my boys join them, and then they just rape you guys.
So, Card, you're dead last in initiative.
Feet.
Well, I typically am. So,
Alright, so...
And Why
this
the
is,
distances
this
in
is
feet?
feet, Callie.
Yes. Should I change
So
it
this
to
is
meters?
9 meters. This is 9 meters.
You should change it to meters. Every foot is like 1.524 meters.
No.
Yes. Or, yeah, you're right, that's
One.
not right. It's like, I
Yeah.
think, maybe that's like every 5 feet.
Every 1.4 feet or something like that.
Let's see how this-
Considering that that 2 meters is about 7 feet.
Yeah, I
that's
think this is
about
about right. Yeah, this should be good in terms of scaling it.
You could charge him, Redhead.
Is
Yeah.
that really a bright idea, though, when he's surrounded?
Um,
And
All
not to
you gotta
mention,
do
he's
is
the
beat the
biggest
boss.
badass in the room.
All you gotta do is beat the boss.
Oh,
Once
yeah.
you beat him,
the first Shooter orc is going to run for cover. Actually,
wait, is this cover?
yeah, he's gonna. It's the throne of the actual Lord Captain. It's Cyrus's throne. He's sitting on the other side of it, and it counts as full cover. So he's gonna go back there. The other one is going to follow suit, getting kind of behind the cover. This Shooter orc is going to just Yeah, he'll move forward here and fire standard attack with his shooter at Blood Guzzler. It's actually going to hit. Unless you dodge or... Well, you can't parry this, so...
You might as well dodge. Your turn is right after his.
I don't have a dodge though.
You can still dodge, even if you don't have it.
You just get like half off.
So that means you have to roll like a 10. Below.
Gotta roll a 12.
Yeah. What's the damage on shooters exactly?
Fuck, find
I don't see them in the fucking list.
They're in the
Oh, I have a
normal
slugger.
book.
They are?
They are.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
It is.
All these motherfuckers trying to take me out because I'm the only orc.
Not enough
That
out
they
of
care about. Yeah.
I don't see it in here.
There's no way they connected with 24. That's bullshit.
That is kind of bullshit, but the shooters are under.
Okay, I guess
exotic.
if they're doing like full auto, then that's not actually bullshit. It's 1d10
Okay.
plus 4
Yeah.
with no pen.
10-0.
Actually, Callie, this gun is inaccurate. There's
Reliable.
no way it hit.
Okay, yeah. Well, alright. It's inaccurate. Yeah, he sprays and it gets close to you, but it doesn't hit. Bastards. Cheap.
How did you get an
Okay.
Your turn. God, guys, nah.
I'm gonna. How many spaces can I move? Let's see here. Fucking. 3. If half moves 3, full moves 6. So I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna take cover behind the throne here too, kind of heading towards the shooters.
Oh, you should have just gone head on with the boss.
Fuck that.
Should we go
Later.
here? Or here?
I'm gonna right here. Yeah.
Okay.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
that
be
would
able
a
to
full-
charge us.
Okay, yeah, you're in cover now.
I think that's what he has in mind.
Although, yeah, you would still be in cover from the boss because he'd have to shoot through there. Okay. Uni, it is you.
Uni, I think now's the best time to dispense purification.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Very combustible method.
Yeah, but I can't get to them this turn, can I?
Just go to the left one.
Surely you can. You just fucking
Oh, well, there's
burn,
a yeah, there's a range
just
obviously
light the
on the,
fucking light the whole room up.
Yeah, well, there's a range on the
Fuck
flame
the
weapon
range.
of
Just spray wildly.
20 meters, that's fine. Yeah, alright, fine. I'm gonna move sort of... my
20
move,
meters.
which
Holy
is-
fuck! You could get everything in the whole room.
Well,
Yeah,
there's
I'll-
issues of cover that would be getting in the way.
I guess that's true.
Fine, I'll move to here or whatever and sort of around here somewhere. I mean, that's as far as I can go. And I'm gonna, get my flamer and I'm gonna spray in an arc.
Okay, so you're just gonna spray that whole area.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, I guess we'll start making agility tests. The boss is gonna go first. Wow, he actually is not going to get out of the way, so... What's Flamer? It's 1d10 plus 4, is it?
There's also
1d10 plus 4, pen 2, yeah.
there's also the 1d10 fire damage on top of that, and
Yeah.
fatigue every turn.
Go
I have
ahead
to
and
hit
roll
them
that.
first.
You hit automatically, no matter what,
Oh.
if you're using a flamer. It's just they have to see if they avoid it.
Okay, what about
Agility
these
wise.
ones?
I'll roll for them once we determine this.
Okay.
Sorry, am I rolling for...
Is it damage just like that's everything that gets hit with a flamer, or is he roll damage on each target?
Oh, sorry.
Each target.
Sorry, I can
Oh,
just...
that's what I read from when I was using
that's a bit
this
now.
character.
Well, it's
What's
also
the pen?
2,
4? Oh, 2.
Two.
Okay.
and it's 1d10 for fire damage.
Ali's quickly boosting the health of the big boss.
Ouch. And he takes 1 fatigue.
Okay.
What was the 1d10 for?
That's the
That's the
actual
fire.
How much of my
burning.
clip gets expended, by the way?
No, it's a 1d5.
I
thought
don't
it was
know. I
burning.
don't know how flamer
No, it's
ammo works.
1d10.
Let's see. What's the clip on a
6.
And does it say how many it uses?
Is it S?
Nope. S, yeah.
Is it
just a 1, then just 1 with the 6. You can shoot it 6 times before needing to reload. Okay, yeah, you light up the boss. He's like, these puny humans, kill them all.
You should put little flames on him too.
Wow, okay. All 5 of the people in the close group are gonna get hit. The ones back here are gonna get hit, and these ones are out of their range here, and also
What about the shooters?
Yeah, that's the little pit thing here is cover against that.
So is the flamer like just like a straight jet of fire, or is it like a
It's pretty much
flamethrower like we would have today? In terms of the way the fire goes.
It goes pretty far, according to the games, anyway.
It's like a 45 arc.
So it's not really like a spray, it's more like just a straight jet, like a jet of water.
Yeah,
From
pretty
like
much.
a
Yeah.
fire hose.
Like that.
Okay.
More like.
Okay, do I have to roll more dice, by the way?
Yeah, you have to roll. You hit the group that's closest to you, and you hit this one back here as well, but only a little bit.
So that's... You roll 1d10 plus 4 2
That's the
times.
closest.
And 1d10 2 times.
That's 5 is. Closest only has
Okay.
1 burn. Farthest gets it.
The closest orcs are all on fire. Of the 5 of them, 3 drop to the ground. There's 2 in the squad, and they're still on fire. The orcs in the back only lose 1 guy who was directly in the line of the flamer. And
Jesus Christ, Uni.
and that's it. All right, the boss. It's his turn, and he's going
He has to roll. I think.
Or flame.
no, I
just
think
take
that's next turn for Uni. It'd be a full combat turn for the flame damage to come in. He's going to level his grenade launcher in the direction of this group here and fire. Oh god.
That's
Thank
a
you.
jam.
Let's see.
That's it
can
blows
they
up in his
jam?
fucking face and kills him, right?
I don't
This
know.
is not
Can they
going as
actually? Can they jam?
It's
Can grenade
above a
launchers jam?
92, right? It
Yeah,
It's
but
a 94,
it's a-
which is jam. But I don't know if grenade launchers work that way or not.
Well, they're ranged weapons.
What's the weapon?
It's a specifically, it is a grenade launcher, but it's called a grenade launcher of the Mizoa variety. Has a clip of 1, a reload of half action. It weighs 10 kilograms.
What kind of nature is it? Falls?
Goss? What? No.
No, Falls. VOS.
No, Mizoa.
Okay. It's got 1 clip. It does.
Does it have any like special rules?
No special rules except varies with an ammunition. What's the ammo?
The particular ammo for this is just frag grenades. So, I don't know if you have to roll on the table for grenades exploding in the barrel, or if it just jams. So that's the question. Well, we'll just say it jams. So, well, we'll determine if it actually does or not. What is it? 4 and under is a non-jam, so... Yeah, it jams. He's like, oh, this piece of crap! My mate boys, gonna beat him up after this. That's his turn.
Okay.
I
I think it has to do
really
with
far away.
the demolition skill. Yeah, it's
they
definitely
are going
it's
to
definitely the same as a grenade because it's counted as a missile. So, yeah, whenever a jam results from throwing a grenade or firing a grenade launcher or similar weapon, something unfortunate has happened.
Okay.
Roll a
so
1d10.
he rolled a 5. What's he do? That means roll again, doesn't it?
No, because on anything other than a 10, it's just a dud and nothing
Okay.
happens.
Alright, so it just like pops out of the gun and falls on the ground. Alright, well he reloads as his half action. The orcs that are really far away, who one of them died, they just sprinted up next to you guys.
No, you've got it, Uni.
The orcs that are close to Uni are going to charge him.
Won't he have a bonus because they're trying to go around cover?
Not from the angle that they're attacking from, because some of them are simply unable to hit Uni, but well, there's only 2 left actually at this point. One of them is unable to hit. At most, one of them will hit you, Uni, depending on this roll, and he will hit unless you dodge a
I'm
parry.
gonna dodge.
Jeez.
Yeah, easily. I have the dodge
You-
skill as well.
Fucking cartwheel out of the way as they sling their shitty choppas at you.
Spraying fire the whole
The
time.
orcs in the very south part of the room are going to sprint.
I have to ask, what is like the size of the big guy? Is he like bigger than a sentinel? Or maybe like the same size?
As I said, he's like 10 feet tall, and he's about like 5 feet wide.
That would only be like a +10 to hit then. He's like Hulk.
He's like Space Marine size. He's hulking, yeah.
Okay.
Did he run or charge? Okay.
They just ran. They don't have the ability to charge from that distance.
And they're-
Can I throw a grenade?
Do you actually have a grenade?
I thought we always stockpile on grenades before we go out on our adventures.
Naturally. I only have one though.
That's your guardsman. I don't know if you guys have ever told me you bring grenades along, but
We
sure,
don't
you
have-
have 1 grenade.
Okay, I'm gonna throw that 1 grenade at the big boss.
Okay. Well, actually, how the fuck? What's your strength bonus?
My
Is it strength bonus
strength
times
is
2?
40. 4, 8. So yeah,
8 meters, I think, is your maximum throwing distance. Isn't it? Isn't that how that works, Card?
Wait, what?
The maximum throwing distance for grenade, it's like strength bonus times 2.
Yeah, no idea.
Thought it was. I'll look it up. I'm at the grenade section already.
It's SB times 3, it says.
Okay, 3 times. So 8 times 3 is going to be 24.
When did these 2 groups
No,
get
well, you mean 4 times 3 is gonna be 12.
Oh, well, you'd have to get in 12 meters if you wanted to actually be able to be in range of him. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
just ran up.
You can very barely throw it at him. This is straining your arm. Oh boy. Okay.
Surely if I buff Surf, he will make it.
What's your ballistic, sir?
My ballistics is 37.
Okay. All right. Roll 1d10 to determine how far away it goes from where your target is. So 7 meters, and which direction it is. It's a
Is that 12?
1d10 as well. Yeah,
Well,
that
you're
goes.
supposed to roll a 1d12. on that.
Is that right? For directions?
It's like a clock.
Okay, yeah, roll a 1d12. 11 o'clock? 7, oh god.
Yes! Yes!
Alright, yeah, it's gonna blow up over there at the Shudas. So Surf just fucking, he throws it and he's like a girl, he's like, ugh! And he tries to aim over here, but he's really bad and he closed his eyes when he threw, so it ends up flying over the entire group of these people and landing, like, here.
Really like a miracle throw that he could
Yeah.
not physically make.
Yeah, it would not be possible except that he's just so bad at it. And it'll blow up right on top of those works. Go
Is
ahead
it a
and roll
1d10?
2d10.
Ouch.
Yeah, both of these orcs are filled with shrapnel. And, the one who's directly on the orc, or on the blast, is dead. And the other one's severely wounded. He's gonna make a toughness test to not die, actually. He's fine. He's totally fine.
Everyone is always fine.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna fucking punch these orcs with my power fist. All out attack them.
That make you feel strong.
Yeah. Make
Okay,
me feel
you good?
strong when I fucking destroy them. With double ones.
Yeah, you fucking demolish. Again, you cave in one orc skull and kind of punch down through his body and also kill one of his friends. There's 3 orcs left in this squad. Alright, and it's now dead Shuda's turn. He's dead. His friend, though, is going to open fire, full auto, on... he doesn't even care that his friends are in the way. He's just going to try and shoot Surf. He will
It's
hit.
unreliable.
What?
No, it's unreliable.
There's no fucking way that
It's
hits.
full auto. It's full auto.
What's his ballistic skill?
25.
Fuck you.
With
Bullshit.
an unreliable weapon.
Yeah, it's unreliable, but that doesn't impact that. Inaccurate's
It's
about aim
inaccurate.
penalties.
Actually, make it work.
Plus, he's shooting through like difficult terrain and through a wall.
He's shooting from the corner of his cover right now. Let's
He's
see, what
shooting-
exactly... No bonus is gained from the use of aim actions. That's all the inaccurate does, so... He succeeds.
Does he hit
Definitely
his friends
succeeds.
in the process at least?
No, he didn't fail the roll. He hits you. Straight up.
Just one time.
Yeah, just one time.
Guess I
What was
rolled to
it?
dodge.
Is it +4 and 2? Is that what it was?
Do I not roll to dodge?
Oh, you can try, yeah.
That's within my agility.
5 buffs.
Swear to God. Okay. You dodge. You cheating hacker. And the orc is going to make another toughness test. He dies. He bleeds out. That was his last hurrah. And then Surf cheated him of his glory. So, it's now the Shuda and cover here's turn. He is going to full auto on Blood Guzzler. He's going to miss like a bitch. And now it is your guys' allied orcs, yes. So they're gonna just swing at the big group with their choppas. It's a hit. I keep forgetting. What is the choppa exactly? It's just +1, isn't it?
1d10 plus 1.
Okay. Alright, yeah, he brings down one of the orcs in the group that Card killed, bringing their numbers down to 2.
Are these the ones on fire?
The ones on fire are, let me see,
Those ones, right?
the middle group, and one of the people in the bottom group died from it. But the top group didn't have any casualties.
Well, are the people on the bottom on fire?
There's only one person left in
They
it.
take their fire damage on Uni's turn.
Yeah, but are they on fire?
Let me see. The one in the bottom group is currently on fire. The one in the middle group is not.
So,
Because only
what
one
I'm-
of their members was
what
standing
I'm
in the
basically
back.
asking is, did they run across the field like the damn Legion, completely
Yes.
ablaze?
That's right.
The whole squad.
There were 2 of them that were on fire. And they're
Okay.
still on fire right now. They haven't taken damage from it because it's not been a full turn yet, though.
Okay.
Alright, so the other orc is going to attempt to do the same thing to the group that's next to him. And full out attack. Yeah, he's going to hit. Although, let's see if they dodge. They do dodge.
Yeah.
Blood Guzzler, it's you.
I'm gonna try to intimidate the group behind me and basically be like, you know, you better join, motherfuckers.
Okay, there's 2 of them left at this point.
Ugh.
Yeah, they barely even hear you over the sounds of like their comrades going "Rah!" from the fire, and their boss going like, "Fuck this fucking gun." I will count that as a free action though, so you can do something else if you want.
Alright, I guess I'll charge the motherfuckers behind me then.
Okay.
Just to
Oh.
fuck 'em.
There's 2 guys left in the squad next to Card. There's 2 in the bottom squad, and there's 4 in the middle. The 2 in the bottom are on fire.
I'll go for the one next to Card.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to get
Charging.
going soon.
Yep. Yeah.
Nope, you don't hit. Good try though. Uni, it's on you.
But
You have
now,
your flamer out
now they
right
gotta burn.
You cannot.
Well,
you
you-
can't
you've
use
got
your
fire-
fire because you're in melee combat right
No,
now.
but they should be
You've
burning.
got fire
right
damage.
now.
yes, they do.
Are you going to do the fire damage first?
I don't know if we really should do that first, but sure, why not?
Because you need to enter combat.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. You should do your action, then they take fire damage. 'Cause
Fine.
that's the fire damage.
How long does swapping weapons take?
Yeah.
Fine. I'm gonna swap
You
to
make this
my sword, and I'm gonna attack. Which one's in better shape?
The middle group has 4 left. They're the biggest.
This
of
one
Fine, I'm gonna
is
attack
on
the middle
fire.
group with my sword, my chain sword. So that's 1d100.
All right. Yeah, you're definitely gonna hit.
Great. So that's roll 1d10 plus 6.
Okay.
10 damage.
And
And
the
two.
Isn't that tearing?
yeah, you roll
And two
again. It's tearing.
Oh, what's
I
this
don't
for
really know
tearing?
what the point of reliable on a chainsword is, but
What do I have to do on tearing?
tearing is just you roll your damage again. You pick the better of the two.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you straight up just slice through the skull of one of the boys in that squad, bringing them down to 3. And now, go ahead and roll for fire damage. Only 2 squads are actually on fire right now.
And the big boss.
Right, the boss and the
What's
guys.
fire damage? 1d10.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
3 I need to do.
you only needed 2.
So
So
it was the 2 squads and then the big boss.
2
No.
squads. One of the squads was the boss. That's what I mean.
Ah, okay. So first 2 then.
Right. So the first one is going to the boss. He's just kind of like grunting. You don't really notice if he's getting significantly wounded by that. The other squad
He's getting
that
tired,
was on
though.
fire, he is getting tired. He's getting fatigue points. One of them drops to the floor. There's only 1 orc left in the south squad. Boss's turn. He is going to fire his grenade launcher again. So I'm gonna get you this time, you fucking Yumis, and he doesn't care that all of his men are standing right in the way. He's gonna hit in his target location.
Can I jump out of the way?
Can we,
Well, I'll wait first to see where it goes.
No,
Well,
he hit.
he hits in his target
Oh,
location. He's
right.
rolling for damage.
I guess I will jump out of the way. My agility's 43.
can
Okay,
I jump out of the
so
way?
you
Is that any rules against
Blast
it? Like
radius
on the
is 4 meters, so you would have to go to here if you wanted to be out of the radius of a card.
That's totally fine.
Yeah,
Easily made.
and Uni, you could also attempt to dodge if you want.
Okay. What am I rolling? 1d...
100.
Ah, fuck.
Mm.
Yeah.
You may want to
just-
re-roll that.
You have flak armor on, so
Mhm.
you're resistant against explosions. You would take 9 wounds, though. Well, no, you wouldn't, because you have toughness bonus as well, but
Just
your
dodge.
armor reduces
Just
down.
dodge, Uni.
Just re-roll it.
Roll.
Why can I re-roll? Oh, well, because of...
Fate point.
Use a fate point.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
burn a fate point, just use one.
that doesn't
That's
really
still
help.
not
does
good
it?
What's
enough.
your agility, Uni?
My agility is,
Like
37.
30.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're fucked.
You're gonna take 6 damage.
How much damage is this
Enjoy,
thing gonna
enjoy
do?
the
no.
warp.
He's gonna take 3
Uh,
damage.
You're taking 9, but your toughness reduces it by however much your bonus is. So
Well,
I-
don't I
it's
get a
black.
bonus from wearing flak?
yeah, I already counted that in. It's 5
Well,
armor. Actually, it's 6 because you
I
have
have
a
5 plus...
perfect,
Well,
so
5's the
you
default
would-
flak.
You would take 8 minus your toughness bonus. That's how many
So
wounds you
4.
have. Okay.
So yeah, you take 4 damage.
Yeah, you take 4
Oh, no,
wounds.
sorry,
from the explosion.
5 damage. I apologize.
Is Redhead gonna get hit?
Redhead is also going to get hit unless he dodges.
Yeah, fuck it. Roll 1d1.
Yeah, no, I do apologize. I took 5, not 4. I thought.
Ah!
Don't
Jeez.
dodge. You have 3 armor and your toughness bonus is like
8.
8.
yeah, so you would take 2 wounds from this.
Okay.
Right, 3 wounds. My bad, I can't do
That's if
that.
he has something special.
What about his friends?
Does that
The
count?
orcs in the immediate area around the explosion are not going to be able to dodge this. Most of them already used their reactions anyways.
Not these 2 guys.
Yeah, those guys are getting fucked.
Oh.
So basically, they're all dead.
They were cowards anyway.
Yeah. So yeah, you took 3 wounds, blood Geisler, and Uni you took 4, right? Or 5?
5.
Okay. The explosion rocks the area surrounding the melee, straight up kills the remainder of the squad. We're only 2 orcs in it anyways, and your 2 allies are also dead. The middle squad that had 4 orcs left in it, or 3 orcs left in it. There's only 2 of them left at this point, and I don't know, was that actually in the range? Yeah, they would also. So the last orc down here is also dead, meaning there's only 2 orcs in the melee squad left, and the other one's in the room. And the boss is like, ah, ha, ha, I got you good. His boys, the 2 of them that are left, are gonna try and attack you, Uni, with their choppas, and they'll hit. You already burned your dodge.
Fine. Well, they need to roll damage then.
Yeah.
Do they ever have to take a fellowship test or anything like that?
Oh. I'm pretty fucking dead. Can I roll, do anything about
that?
You can burn fate points.
Yeah, you would avoid critical damage if you did that. He's hitting you in the head. I mean, you're only going to take a certain number of critical damage from this, right? So what is your total wounds right now?
3.
You have 3 left, so you'd be taking 12 critical damage from it. Well, no, because you have armor and toughness and stuff, so let's think about how much actually comes through.
4 minus 4.
So it'd be 5 plus 3.
No, well,
8.
That doesn't
so
work
it's
that way.
8. Oh, right. But he has 6, right? Because his best quality, isn't it?
Yeah, but isn't that for explosions, not?
But I thought that the guardsman armor was 5 AP all around, except if the perfect the best quality was 6.
It's 5 with best.
Okay, so it's 5 total. Okay, so you have 5 AP and then 4 toughness, right? Or 3?
3 toughness.
Okay, so you have 8 protection, which means 7 damage is coming through.
So 4.
That's like a loss of a limb and probably death after that.
So you would be taking 4 critical damage. Let me go see what the critical chart says that is for a head wound.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's
right, because you have 3 wounds.
Instant death.
No, that's definitely not instant
death.
That's
10 is like instant death.
That's like
8.
vision impairing.
He loses an eye.
You probably have like some kind of temporary
yeah,
effect.
it would be. It's not something permanent.
Let me go look at the
probably over like 1d5.
You'll also have to roll to see if you remain conscious, but I need to go look at the critical damage table, which is in.
What's he rolling to remain conscious? Is that toughness?
Yeah, it's toughness, straight up. Where is the critical damage table at? I thought it was in the playing the game section.
I don't know. I just searched for like critical damage.
Control F works.
Anyway, you should roll 1d100 to see if you pass out. You should not pass out. Okay, you're gonna pass out.
Good.
Alright, he'll pass out. And this is just rending on the head.
Rending? God.
But this is all assuming I don't burn a fate point, but we'll see.
No, you won't die. There's no way you can.
You won't die.
Won't die from this. You are gonna start bleeding out though from this.
But so
you might just die from this.
I could probably stop the bleeding.
So either you will lose your helmet, or if you're not wearing a helmet, you lose an ear.
That means he just loses his hat.
Okay, so yeah, the orc tears your helmet apart with the blow. And, well, actually, both of them hit you, so one of them kind of knocks your helmet up, and the other one just knocks it off, and you fall unconscious from the severity of the blow. And that's their turn. You're also at, like, -3 wounds right now, and you're bleeding out every turn.
You're at 0 wounds, and you have 3 critical damage.
Okay, that's the way it is.
You dirty orc! I'm gonna take a shot at the big boss with my bolt pistol.
Okay.
If I get another degree of success, would that cause me to get a headshot?
Headshot is 0 to 10. So.
No.
Okay. Oh, okay. Again, now I'm just gonna roll for the damage. It's 1d10 +4.
And you have tearing.
Crap. That was crap.
I think it's actually 5 on the bolt pistol.
It is.
That's fine.
Okay, so 10, pin 4. Alright, yeah, you hit the orc in the... where did you hit him? I want to say the right arm.
It's the left arm.
The left arm. And it just sears through his flesh. And he's like, "Oh, you fucking hear me, I'm gonna get ya!" And you can see a very angry glare staring directly at you, Surf.
He's gonna run through some people before he can get to me.
That was
And
the
his-
big orc.
Yeah, that was the war boss. Skatgog.
Yeah. I'm gonna follow suit, pulling out my bolt pistol and shooting at the big man.
Okay. You hit. Oh, let's see if he dodges, actually.
By the way, didn't he take fire damage on my last turn?
Yeah, he did. I already accounted.
Oh no, that's fine. I didn't. I got blown up.
He will not dodge.
My silent bolt pistol.
He's still gonna be pissed at me. Watch this.
Yeah, there's like a silent noise as Card's bolt pistol rockets forth a fucking explosive projectile, which smashes into the orc's body, and he's pained by it. He's like, "Oh, I'm still going after the tiny one. Oh, you'll be next."
She's tinier than me.
That's true, but she's wearing power armor.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't know.
This orc's dead. Right. The orc Shuda, the last in cover here, is going to fire at... Oh, Uni's down on the ground. I guess it's going after Card. And it's not hitting. Rip and bongs, brother. Blood Gazla. Oops, I accidentally skipped you in the turn order, but yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, okay. Wait, it's my turn?
Yeah.
Shouldn't
Oh,
blood be
okay.
spelled B-L-U-U-D?
Nah.
I mean, come on.
How many are left in the group near Xavier?
2.
2?
They're both on fire. Still.
Oh. You think the shooters are in shouting range?
In shouting range? The Shudas?
Just trying to
Just-
intimidate them.
Yeah, so-
Yeah, they are. They're definitely in shouting range. I mean,
Okay,
everything within this area is within shouting range.
Alright, I'm gonna yell at them then, I guess. If you're smart and you don't want to die, you'll join the biggest, toughest group here, I guess.
Okay.
Whose turn is it?
So basically what happens is the orc who's in cover here is like, well, the boss is getting kinda beat up and, his weapon's not working so good. I'll sit this one out, I think. And he is going to, use his next turn to sprint away, basically. Actually, no, it'd be better, this guy whose turn's already it is, that's happening to him. He's going over there.
What about the other guy?
The other guy sticks where he is. He's unconvinced. He's right next to the boss. He's like, fuck.
What am I rolling?
You're rolling toughness to see if you can wake
Not
yourself
die.
back up. Well, you're not gonna avoid death or die from that. You just take more blood loss. And I think once you get to like -10, you die for good.
Okay, I'll come and stop it soon, Uni.
Yeah, you don't wake back up.
What do I take for that?
You don't take anything for it. You're at -4 now on the wounds scale. But you aren't taking additional critical damage. So
Okay.
Warboss's turn. He is pissed at Surf, and he's gonna launch a grenade straight at him.
It's not manly.
He's gonna hit. He's gonna hit
Will it hit me too?
within 4 meters.
It will. I guess
You have
Will
the
she-
option to dodge, of
I
course.
will shuffle out of the way into the explosion radius.
Oh jeez.
Roll a 1-2-0-0. That's good. Card, you're not going to be out of the blast radius. Okay, Surf, you are actually able to dodge magically, but you're going to have to go at least this far away in order to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna dive here.
Okay, you dive as the grenade bounces towards you. It explodes, doing the maximum amount of damage. The railing over here is just leveled to the ground. Card. Ooga booga, brother.
I'm fine. I think I just go down to 1 wound.
Jesus Christ.
Is that
What's
right?
your power armor?
I have 11 total protection. Like my armor is 7, my toughness is 4, and I have 9 wounds.
Okay.
Or I go to 0 wounds.
Well, if you go to 0, then you'd have to test to see if you remain conscious.
Does your power armor not have any special ability against grenades or anything?
I don't
I
know
don't
if
think so.
power does.
I'm pretty sure that does not impact power armor. It does give you a bonus to your toughness, doesn't it? Like plus 10 or something. It's strength and some other characteristic.
It's just strength.
Really?
Mhm.
Okay.
I'm gonna check that while you do all this.
So are you at 0 or 1 wound?
I'd be at 0.
Okay. Roll to see if you remain conscious in your fucking suit of destruction. Yeah, you just take a little nap inside your power armor.
No.
The boys.
Can't you
is
do
gonna-
Someone rip off my power glove from Nintendo.
The boys is gonna charge Blind Geisler and try and hit him. They will be success. One of them will be successful unless you dodge or parry.
Redhead.
Go for the parry, I guess.
Okay. I don't think you're successful.
I can buff Redhead.
You're unconscious.
So that doesn't matter. I can still
yeah,
see him.
You're
Redhead,
can't
go
see
on.
anything. You're dreaming.
No, he can see me, so I can see him.
Right. That's how that works.
It is. If we're in line of sight, then I can buff him.
I don't think you take very much. You have like, I'm pretty sure you take almost no damage.
He doesn't take any damage at all.
Yeah.
He can block 9 in total. So from a weapon with a pen of 2. So.
And did we already pass Uni's turn?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I forgot to do the fire effect damage. You should roll 1d10 for the boss and the two
Oh.
dudes.
If you would have knocked out.
The boss burns to a crisp.
Boss.
Hey.
Okay, and for the little group of 2 dudes, Uni?
Oh, sorry.
Just press up.
Oh, no, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. They scream as they charged you, and finally, after several turns of burning, they're just simply unable to sustain themselves, and they collapse to the ground. Crisp.
Surf, get me up.
How am I going to get you up? I can
Just like shake me.
first. I'm going to first deal with Uni because I can stop the bleeding for Uni.
But I can't dodge a grenade if it
Can I
gets
stop
like
the
shot
bleeding
at
for
me.
Uni? I have Medicaid.
Yeah, you can try to do that.
Jeez, can I reroll? Fate
You
point?
can use a fate point, yeah.
I have 64 intelligence, and it's a simple stop the bleeding.
Well, you end up cutting his throat in the process.
This is like you're doing this within the space of 1 combat turn, which is a single second, I believe. So, yeah, you start doing prep work for it, but you can't just fucking fix him up yet. You're not that good. Card, you're unconscious. You want to roll and get out of it?
Wake up, card.
Yeah, you're still unconscious. The orc shooter.
That is one.
Oh, do you fate point it?
gone.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. You're awake again. You can take it. Your
Sorry.
full action.
I'm gonna bolt pistol the
Big one.
the shooter.
No, the boss. Trust me.
This guy.
Get the boss. We need the boss down because if he does one more grenade,
Trust me. Trust me.
I
feel
mean,
the boss.
just can I just look at the boss and see what he actually looks like?
Sure,
Like,
he
what's
looks
he's
like
holding?
that.
I mean,
he's
apart
holding
from-
a grenade launcher and a big sword in one hand.
Blast his ass.
It's just
Do
a sword.
Yeah. It's not a choppa. You can very easily tell it's like an actual sword.
Does it look like a power sword? Maybe a
Looks
daemon
like
one?
but it does not, not close enough to see if it has an active power field.
Okay. I'll just semi-auto him.
Yeah, you miss.
Ceiling.
You miss like a
Fate point
crazy.
it. Fate point it.
He already used one fate point this turn. So Shuda is going to fire at you, card. So if he actually hits 25. Yeah, he'd hit you once.
Guess
many
I will
bullets
attempt
does
to
the
dodge
shooter
out of the
shoot?
way, or I'll just get shot in the head and
Yeah,
die.
you'll get shot. Doesn't have any pin, so
I don't take any damage.
yeah, you're fine. You're totally fine. Not even close.
Barely.
Literally.
It is
wasn't
now
close.
Blood Guzzler's turn.
Can I move in the cover and try to intimidate the shooter?
Yes.
Alright. And then, yeah. Last chance. Last chance, fucker. Join or die.
Okay.
Oh!
Yeah.
He's more
After
encouraged to
seeing
kill
your
us now.
team kind of like half knocked unconscious by the grenade blast, he's like, "Oh, this fucking guy. He thinks he can get me. We're gonna win." Whose turn is this? I guess to Dead Orc? No, it's the Orc who's hiding over here. He's just gonna continue to sit this battle out. It is your turn, Uni. You can roll for waking up
Staying
and then
alive.
roll for your damage on.
Jesus.
You don't wake up.
I'm not
You're
waking
still-
up.
You're
roll
never
your
waking
damage
up
on
again.
the Orc boss. Scott Gog. Fug.
Yes.
Okay, well.
He
Fuck.
dies.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Well, he doesn't die. He's engulfed in flames, and basically at this point, like, he has accrued enough fatigue points to have to take a test if he's awake or not. He passes out from the sheer amount of damage to his body, even though he's still raring to go as far as fighting spirit. So good job, Uni. He's gonna try and wake himself up. Yeah. Ripping bongs, brother. This is what, Dead Orcs?
Yep, that works.
Your
I'm
turn.
going to try using Medicaid on him again to
Okay.
stop the bleeding and maybe even heal.
Oh, for God's
Fate
sake.
point. Fate point again. Yep, we're in. We're good.
Okay, yeah, you can stop Uni's blood loss. You are not able to heal him in the span of 1 second. Card.
I'm gonna charge the big guy and punch him with my power fist.
Okay. Alright, he cannot dodge you, so.
Yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, you
Are we
just
trying-
power fist him straight in the
Do I roll the
membrane.
crit?
Yeah, you roll your crit. Okay. Regardless, you fucking demolish his skull in a single punch. His brain splatter over the other Shuda, and his body crumples to the floor. He's fucking dead as they get. And
Easy.
the shooter's
Good
like,
job,
"Oh
sir."
fuck, the boss is dead! Ah, what do I do?" He's confused. He's confused this turn.
Intimidate or I will kill him.
Do it, redhead.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and intimidate him.
Okay.
Not so tough now, are you, runt?
Yeah, he's like, "Use me, you strong, you's the captain round here." Yeah, that's right. And with that, combat will end.
Good flamer attack, Uni.
Uni's still
Yeah.
unconscious.
I'm going
Might
to
be
try
working out.
waking Uni
His blood loss has been stopped.
Try waking up, Uni.
Okay.
Well,
I'm gonna start. Does the war chief have any like armor for me I could use?
I don't think that it would
too big.
actually.
yeah, no, he should be able to do that. That's what orcs do. They just tear off opponents' shit and put it on themselves.
Can I start cutting the teeth out of orcs now?
Are you not meant to be helping someone?
Well, you're not waking up. I told you. Take a toughness test.
Oh, okay.
I will advise to my orc compatriot, you should probably cut off this guy's head and like show it on the intercom and be like, I'm not an orc, so
God damn it! Why can't you wake up, Uni?
I'm the biggest, I'm the toughest, and if y'all motherfuckers wanna take me on...
Okay. Yeah, just roll an intimidate check.
I feel like this is gonna end horribly.
Yeah, with the addition of the boss's fucking head on a pike, everyone seems to be pretty convinced that you're the new big mouth on campus. So they're like, yeah, use your boss for sure.
Sir, we should probably keep all the orcs on this ship, not to contaminate our own.
Definitely.
Also, I kinda wanna start like using the war chief's blood to mark my body.
Okay.
I thought you said goop paint was your favorite.
It is, but damn, that red. It's like a trophy.
It's a literal.
You gotta
trophy.
take his teeth.
That too.
Okay, so you're gonna raid this room for all the teeth. Roll a 1 to 100.
Ow.
Can we all do it?
No.
Oh.
Only one person would be able to rip out teeth. Yeah, anyways, on his body, he didn't really have armor, really. He had, like, clothing, sort of, and a grenade launcher, which you saw, as well as a satchel full of grenades, and a power sword.
I'll take that fucking sword for sure.
Okay.
I'll take the satchels.
You should probably take the grenade launcher.
Who?
Booga, booga.
What craftsmanship
Do I wake
is
up
it?
yet? Can I like take yet another
Normal,
roll?
it's common quality. Uni, you were able to wake up. You're fine.
Okay.
You're not fine. You're critically wounded, but, you know.
Ah, fucking orcs. I told you no good would come from Xenos.
Yeah, sure, mate. I guess I'll just pocket the grenade launcher.
We should
if
crash
really,
this
if no one
fucking
else
ship
wants it.
into the nearest.
I'll take it.
Oi,
mean,
you me check
I don't know how much you trust me.
privilege, mate.
Ballistic skill
Fuck off,
37
I need it.
card.
Hey, any of you orcs got a fucking drink on this fucking ship?
You could drink the blood, Uni. I hear that's quite good.
Jesus Christ.
Orcs drink their fungus brew, which I'm pretty sure is toxic to humans, so...
Here.
Yeah, so you've retaken the bridge for a second time.
I'm just gonna kind of, yeah. I'm gonna slide down against this wall and just kind of sit there.
Can I run
Holding
over
my
to
head,
the vault
my head
room?
hurts.
Yeah?
What's in it? What's happened there?
Nothing? There's still, you know, the kind of the shittier
It hasn't been like
loot.
orcified?
No.
Can I still grab shit? Like gold?
Yes, although, I mean, the stuff in there, there's not enough of it with enough value to actually give you a profit factor at this point.
Not even one?
No.
Okay. And I guess I'll dump gasoline all over the room. And then just leave.
Okay, you're not going to set it on fire, you're just
No.
dumping gasoline. Okay.
Well, I'm not actually dumping gasoline.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you guys have successfully fucking killed the orc war boss in charge. Well, he's a captain with a K, and the new captain that they recognize is Blood Guzzler.
Can I check if the systems are
Yeah.
functional?
Like, check in like exactly what's still on the ship.
Well, we're in the process of orcifying it. The actual systems it came with they're non-functional entirely, and the orcish systems you don't understand how.
Redhead surely does.
Redhead's not a mech boy. He also doesn't understand how they work.
Can I attempt to understand it?
You can basically, if you analyze it, you would immediately notice that these components are broken. They should not work. You don't know if
so
they
it's
actually
orc magic.
do work or not. Yeah, they're
Fuck that
orcifying
orc.
the ship at present. So
Okay. Can I try healing Uni for any points or anything? Can I make it so he's
Sure.
non-critical?
you can roll a Medicaid test to see if you can heal him some basic wounds. Nope. You are.
Drill into Uni's skull to release the demons.
Yeah, you
Killing
apply
him
leeches
instantly.
all over his body to remedy him, but this doesn't seem to assist him in any meaningful capacity.
Can I help myself?
Not really. Although, you guys, basically the amount of time it takes you to get from place to place ensures that after you travel from one system to another, you've spent enough time recovering that you're back at full.
So
Only
now-
exception would be like grave critical injuries.
So is this the end of the game?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight's session.
Before that ends,
Basically,
though.
you guys have you've taken over the Acheron, but it is orcified, or in the process of being orcified, and is not currently, operable.
What type of grenade launcher?
How big is the
this?
ship?
It's the single-shot grenade launcher, which
You're
is
keeping it, Callie?
So,
I'm
Wait,
card?
so this ship is a pretty good ship, yeah?
it's a dictator-class cruiser.
But we have
And
to
it's
repair it,
is it
and
still
we
going
can't
to be
do that.
alright after it's orcified?
No.
Well, that kind of
But we
depends on
can't
your
use
meaning
it.
of all right. Orcs are able to pilot orc ships, and they use systems which they work for orcs, but they would not be comparable to systems like that you have. So,
How much XP do we get?
I'll say you guys get 400 XP.
That was a hard fight.
And MVP, I gotta give it to Uni for tonight.
For the flamer?
Yeah.
It's 50x for that.